upside down. Check my heartbeat, ooh, you're so sweet. And I just can't get enough, I just can't get enough. I can't explain it, you got me caught up in love. Love I never thought right of. It was so tainted, my image of you, focused on everything I do. And yeah, you were, and still you were. Who'd have known that you would take it this far? You wanna love on me, you wanna take my breath away, you wanna shoot and hold me, and Lord, all I can say is what an experience, what an experience, what an experience, oh, what an experience, what an experience, what an experience, what an experience, oh, what an experience, what an experience, what an experience, what an experience, oh, what an experience, what an experience, what an experience, what an experience, oh, what an experience.
So I had to go get my drumsticks. So that's why I played that long intro. But I literally made it back just in time to continue this story. So they told us to click it up. They told me to click it off of all people. And so, I've got some experience with playing instruments in front of people. You know what I mean? I played for my church and all of that type of stuff. Wasn't very good. Never was very good. But I got some experience of like performing and stuff like that. Instrument wise. And so click it off, you know what I mean? And we all right? We going crazy, right? And I remember midway, maybe the first part, like maybe like the first half of the song. I remember like I'm playing the song in my head. I'm running the song in my head, like prior to the parts coming up and all of that. And I'm like, wait a minute. There is a snare solo in this song. I'm playing by ear. Like I know the accents. Like I know what we should be playing next and stuff like that. I can make it sound right. Like like the different, like the way in which I'm supposed to be doing it might be wrong, but you're probably not going to know the difference if your ear isn't trained in that way, right? And so, but I'm playing, and I remember that there is a snare solo supposed to be happening. It's supposed to be coming up. And I'm lean over, I'm talking to whoever else was playing, and I'm like, bro, like there's a snare solo, who knows it? And everybody's like, you're gonna play it. And I'm like, bro, I don't know the snare solo. Glenn, can you, because it's Glenn's snare solo. It's Glenn. Now everybody was amazing. Everybody could play the drums, but Glenn, as far as like the snare was concerned, was in a completely different stratosphere. No offense to anybody else, I love y'all. But Glenn, like he went on to be in other things and stuff like that, playing professionally and all of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And so I'm looking at him like, yo, like, what do I do? And I'm like, this is in the middle of me playing. Like, I'm panicking. And Mr. Kelly has not turned around yet, which means he hasn't noticed anything. And they're like, yeah, just, play it. Play something. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm a freshman. I don't know what I'm doing. It's never been my goal to be in the drum line. It's never been my goal to be in the band, whatever it is. Like, I am not prepared for this moment whatsoever, yo. And so what happens is the snare solo comes up and I just do whatever it is. I don't know what I do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what? I can't just not play. because they're not playing. They're not going to play. 14 years old, the weight of the world on my shoulders, man. I just come up with some stuff. You know what I mean? I just come up with some stuff, and everybody is going crazy because it's nothing. They know it, but they don't know it, right? They just know that what I'm playing ain't what they heard before. Like, and so like they look to see who's playing, and everybody goes, "Oh, it's Cave!" So all the freshmen, everybody in my class is going crazy because it's me playing on the drums. It's me doing the snare solo. It's me that they let do this. I'm going, everybody going crazy. So I start going crazy. I start doing stuff the whole time. The whole time I'm looking at Mr. Kelly's back because he hasn't turned his back to us, but he's been grooving this whole time. He's been jamming this whole time. I'm just like, yo, as long as he don't turn around, as long as he don't notice nothing. But he started and like, the first one was like, yeah, I'm like, look, he's not turning around. He don't even know that it's us. He don't even know that it's us playing. And everybody's like, yeah, 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 keep going. And so I'm looking at him, and that snare solo comes up. I start playing whatever it is that is coming to my little heart at the time. And I see Mr. Kelly still jamming, and everybody's crazy. Everybody's going crazy. And so he's jamming, but he starts turning around to see what the ruckus is, what the commotion is. He's smiling because it's new to him as well, whatever it is that I'm playing. And in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't good. It was just different. You know what I'm saying? Same tempo, whatever it may be. But like, I was like, I killed it, right? At the end of it, I was like, I killed it though, right? He was like, no, you did not. You know what I mean? But to everybody else, it was like, no, you was going off. You were going off. And so, of course, I didn't kill it to Glenn. Glenn is amazing. And so, I'm jamming and Mr. Kelly's jamming. I'm looking at him jamming. He's having a good time. He's having a good time. I turn, he starts like because they're screaming, everybody's yelling. He turns his head like this, like mm, 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 to see who's playing, to see who's playing. That man turns around and saw that it was me and lost his mind.